Look, on my first video on this channel, I drafted Jalen to the Dolphins. In my 20-year rebuild almost 2 years ago now, I signed Tyreek and Teron Armstead. So it seems like whenever I do a Dolphins rebuild, I be cooking something up. And look, I get the Jonathan Taylor trade is now put off, but there was genuine interest there, which means there's always going to be a little bit of life. Also, this video had one of the craziest games I've ever seen, so make sure to stay tuned and see. And hey, subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't already, and of course, leave a comment down below which team you guys would like me to rebuild next. Yeah, enjoy. Now, realistically, what is it going to take to get Jonathan Taylor? And I didn't turn off tutorial. Oh, I know. Jonathan Taylor is still just 24 years old, superstar development, 89 overall as well. And I mean, just 2 years ago, right? You could argue he was the best running back in the entire league. So he may cost a pretty penny, but at the same time, it is a running back. Guess we can just check for some offers, see if they want anything from us. Okay. Might start out by throwing in some players. Let's do Mostert and Wilson. If we get Taylor, we're not going to need him. Their third biggest need there is wide receiver. I'll give you Cedric Wilson. Now, it is red interest from the Colts, but we'll just try it out, see what they say. It's about a fourth of the way. Now, the rumors in real life right now are that they are going to want a first-round pick. It's probably not going to happen, right, for a running back. But it's probably going to be similar to, like, what Christian McCaffrey went for last year. Maybe a second-round pick and, you know, some later day 3 picks. We'll just try a second with these players for now and see what Indy says. It's orange. I'm going to try a future first before we give away our current first. It's green. And yeah, I'm backed into a corner now. We got to do our current first. 2024 is heading the other way to the Colts. But Jonathan Taylor is officially a Miami Dolphin. And here he is in a Dolphins uniform. You know, it's crazy how much can change in 2 years. Because 2 years ago, like I said, man, he was one of the best players in the league, period. And now he's going to join this team that already has an insane offense. Spearheaded, of course, by Tua Tagovailoa, who last season shut up a lot of people, right? When he was on the field, he was putting up unbelievable numbers, right? But that's the main concern, his durability. You know, those 2 concussions were no joke. They were very scary, and he ended up having to get shut down for the season as well. But when he was on the field, I think we saw what we needed to see. There were a ton of questions about how he could elevate his game, especially acquiring you-know-who out wide, you know, whether he could hit him deep down the field, you know, because his throw power, his arm overall isn't the best. You know, I've seen him throw bombs though, but there are some games where he throws and he's just like, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Of course, the arm isn't everything though. You need a lot of brains. You need to, you know, be able to read defenses, anticipate where defenders are moving, move defenders with your eyes as well. And I think Tua did all those things pretty well. And of course, the thing he's most known for, he's extremely accurate. End of the day, I've always been a Tua guy. I've always believed in him. You can watch some of my first videos as well. Actually, don't do that.
Jalen Waddle was here. We're going to reunite him with Tua.
So, of course, I'll make it my mission to win that Super Bowl with Tua under center. But, of course, out wide is where you got this dual-headed monster. Arguably the most frightening, the fastest, no doubt, and in my opinion, the best wide receiver duo in the entire league. Tyreek was traded here last season for a ridiculous package, and the questions were in the air about him, too. Could he do it without Mahomes? Could he do it without Andy Reid's system? Could he do it with Tua at quarterback? And he had arguably his best season yet. He was simply unbelievable. He is pretty fast, if you don't know. He catches just about everything. He can run every route in the route tree. He's built like a bowling ball as well, to be honest with you, and he's really good at Fortnite.
A row of bananas, bro? Don't shoot me!
Like, seriously, what can't this man do? And then, of course, you got his right-hand man, Jalen, who you can make an easy case for that he's the best number 2 option in the entire league. And even alongside Tyreek, Waddle put up ridiculous numbers, over 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns as well. Waddle was one of my favorite players in the league, honestly. He was my favorite player in the 2021 class, got drafted to my favorite team, who happened to have the quarterback he played with at Alabama, of course, and he has not disappointed one bit, man. Jalen Waddle is just,
He's so good.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't really know what's going on here. Robert Hunt, number 68 on his jersey, but number 1 in my heart. Austin Jackson, number 73 on his jersey, but he's 937,000. Connor Williams also was awesome last year. He should probably be starring around like 83, 84 overall, in my opinion. And believe it or not, Teron Armstead might still be the most important player on this team. The sheer difference of having him on opposed to when he's off the field is night and day. And I mean, he's just damn good, isn't he, right? He's a leader on the field. He calms everybody down too. I love Teron Armstead. And like I mentioned last year, they made a big splash in trading for Tyreek Hill. But this season, they made a big splash once again, acquiring one of the best cornerbacks, if not the best cornerback in the entire league. That's right, they brought in Eli Apple. Just one of the most ferocious lockdown DBs in the—
Shut up, bitch!
Okay, no, but for real though, they actually acquired Jalen Ramsey. Which is actually very funny, right? Because Jalen Ramsey is one of my favorite players in the league. I even have a jersey of him when he was on the Rams too. And now he joined my favorite team, like— what? The NFL scriptwriters were cooking with that one. And still, in my opinion, he's the best cornerback in the entire league. He just doesn't really have a flaw, right? He can play everywhere around the secondary too, and he's got that trash talking badge that I love as well, right? If you line up in front of him, now unfortunately he did get hurt, and we will not be seeing him until probably the second half of the season, which just sucks, absolutely does. But hopefully today, you know, we can see him integrated into this side and see how big of an impact he has. We got Christian Wilkins, of course, one of the best 3-4 defensive ends in the entire league, in my opinion. I just love watching him. He's absolutely everywhere. He's in the backfield making tackle for losses on running backs. He's sacking the QBs. He's doing the waddle. Whenever Jalen Waddle scores, he's always in the end zone, or he's even doing his own thing. No doubt one of the best in the game, right? But it's going to be a little bit tricky now if we're going to be able to afford him after acquiring Jonathan Taylor. It's going to be tough decisions, but I'll see when I get there. You got Bradley Chubb, who we traded another first-round pick for last year as well at the trade deadline, and I mean,
It's all right.
but I think the biggest thing we got out of trading for Bradley Chubb was really unleashing Jalen Phillips. Phillips is an awesome player, probably our best edge rusher as well. He just has the full package, and honestly, next season, he's one of my favorite players to really break out and, you know, maybe even put his name into some of those best edge convos too. I got high hopes for Jalen Phillips. I think he's an easy double-digit sack guy. We got Javon Holland at free safety as well, Skodux, and another player that could really elevate his name and put himself into the convos of one of the best safeties in the league. Javon Holland's a dog, one of the most underrated players on this team. The Dolphins also acquired David Long Jr. in free agency, one of the most underrated pickups of the entire offseason. They also grabbed Deshaun Elliott, who should be cool as well. However, I'm going to start Brandon Jones, who did get hurt last season, but he's back. He's still star development too. He's going to be starting. And also with their first pick in the 2023 draft in the second round, they got Cam Smith, who was an absolute steal at where they got him. Amazing value. One of the best corners in the entire draft class, in my opinion. He's been making a lot of noise and a lot of buzz in training camp so far as well. And with Ramsey out in real life, expect Cam Smith to really step up and show what he's about. I got so much faith, I'm even going to put him as my CB3 right away. Shout out Kader Kohu too, but they still don't have his picture for some reason. When the heck did we get Alexander Johnson? All in all, this team is ready to win right now. This team is ready to compete. They are a Super Bowl contender, especially after acquiring Jonathan Taylor now too, to add on to what was already an amazing offense too. It was the defense that was really letting them down last year, but now they have Vic Fangio as their new DC. They added in Bradley Chubb for the whole offseason, Jalen Ramsey, some other players as well. This team is dangerous. They could definitely make some noise. As a Dolphins fan, I'm so excited for next season too, but you know, we'll get a little bit of a glimpse in this video today, how it can look and how it can look in the future as well. I'm excited, man, so let's get things started. And because we're in win now mode, of course, we don't have our first round pick. I did go ahead and change the schemes in the playbook. It's going to be using KC offensive playbook and then Baltimore defensive playbook, which did pretty well for me last video. Now it's time for some training camps, and I kind of understand that these could probably get a little bit repetitive if we do these every video, so I'll just skim through them. Last video, Kenny Pickett went up to superstar. Kentua go up to superstar. That would have been awesome, but nope. New addition, Jonathan Taylor. Can he go up? Bro. Chase and tackle, my kryptonite from last video. I literally couldn't get it done. However, all you lovely people left in the comments below, you know the best way to do it, which is by using the cut stick animation. So thank you for that, man. I really appreciate that. Let's do David Long Jr. You know, though, I wish I did this before I got Jonathan Taylor. It would... Okay, well, oh my god. Bro, I hate when they... Dude, why does he go... Dude, You guys didn't take into account that maybe I just suck. Alright, maybe I just suck and can't do it. Oh my god. Bro, Dude, this chase and tackle, man. That's the first sweep I've gotten in... I cut stick. Bro. Dude, Great fuck.
Watch your profanity.
Oh my. Like last video, it was in a joking manner. Like it was still a little fun. It was kind of fun how it was happening. I'm just getting... And now I just got gold in under 30 seconds. I hate this drill. I actually hate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done the impossible. I have gotten gold on chase and tackle. Please let it be worth it. For DB battle, let's do the rookie Cam Smith. Dude, why do I have to guard Waddle, man?
Then he waddled away.
But he's just gonna be faster than me. He's just gonna be fast. This really should just not be this difficult. Oh my. Swat that sh. Honestly, chase and tackle is bad. This one might be the worst one, honestly. This one is impossible, especially... What? I swear to God, if I don't get this. I just saw. Oh my God. Thank the Lord. And we didn't even get a Devi, bro. I'm honestly so sick of training camp. For our season goal, I wish these were like a little bit more specific, right? It's just make the playoffs or win the Super Bowl or 7 wins, 4 wins, right? I wish there was like win a playoff game, get to the AFC Conference Championship or something like that, right? Because I feel like we're in the mix between both of these, you know, a little combination. I'm just gonna go with make the playoffs though. And week 1, we got the LA Chargers. I was actually at this game when they played last year, and it was probably the Dolphins' worst offensive display all year. Like, what the hell? We do have a tough schedule, but I do expect this team to still be performing, especially with the weapons we have. We are 4-3, but joint top of the AFC East there with the Bills and the Patriots. We have a breakout wide receiver, which I'm hoping can be Jalen Waddle. That would be nice. 4 touchdowns or 200 yards, though. That's pretty damn tough. For our focus scout, we're going to be doing offensive tackle. And then players ready to negotiate. We have Jonathan Taylor here, of course. Christian Wilkins, like I mentioned. Brandon Jones, Robert Hunt, Van Ginkel, Connor Williams, Deshaun Elliott, Zach Seiler. And we, my friend, do not have the money for this. We'll look more into it in the offseason where we can restructure some contracts. We did win against the Patriots 27-24, and Waddle didn't get his breakout, and surprise, surprise. Week 9, we got the Chiefs now, who are 7-1. I believe this game's in Frankfurt, Germany, not Arrowhead, so I'm not sure what that's about. They probably just don't have, like, the Germany arenas. I don't know. We actually smoked them, though. 30-13. Wow. Tyreek Hill revenge game. Week 11 now, and we got, of course, our focus players. Of course, though, remember, I do not have our first-round pick. We gave that to the Colts, so gotta look at some gems here later on. First one's gonna be Abdul Norris, left tackle. Next one is going to be Denzel Myers, a right guard out of Georgia. And third and final one, we got an awesome right end here. Jared Hodges out of Florida. B block shed, B power moves, A tackling, and a round 2 to 3 projection. Count me in. We just missed the playoffs. We went 9-8. There's no way our offense was that bad though, right? It was third. It was third in the entire league. Defense, no. 21st. You've got to be kidding me. Tua had a good year. 4,532 yards, 35 touchdowns. Did throw a few picks. 12 isn't the most, though. 71% completion rate as well. Definitely not bad. Jonathan Taylor was also excellent. 1,184 yards for 5 a carry, 15 touchdowns as well. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle did their things, over 1,000 yards, had a few touchdowns as well. Eric Saubert had 13 touchdowns as well as 950 yards there. Robbie Chosen, the chosen one, 800 yards. But defense, y'all let us down again. Zach Seiler, 17 TFLs. Chubb, 14. Wilkins, 14. Raekwon Davis, 12. But sack numbers, 9.5 for Phillips, 6 for Seiler. Chubb only with 5.5. And he's getting paid like he should be getting 25 sacks. You know what I mean? Baker, 3 interceptions. Only 2 for Ramsey. A few others with 1. How do we miss the playoffs with this team? Maybe we shouldn't trade for Jonathan Taylor then. MVP, we got Kermit, but Tua does actually make it into the top 5. If we had a better record, he arguably could have won it.
Not cool.
Who the heck is that? Seth Henry? Development upgrades. I mean, Tua should probably go up to superstar. He had a pretty good year, right? And he does. Waddle remains the same, though. Taylor remains the same. Eric Saubert went up to star, if that means anything to you. Defensively, honestly, none of you guys deserve anything. Besides Zach Seiler, he can go up to star. I'll take that, but yeah, nothing else. And the Chiefs end up going back-to-back, 35-28. They beat the Cowboys with Trey Lance. Super MVP is, of course, Mahomes.
Boring.
Hey, how did that guy win Coach of the Year going 8-9? What? Player negotiations. I might be in big trouble because we only got about 7 mil to spend and we got a few players here. So go check out though if we can save any money from some contracts here. Tua, we could save 23 mil. That would be kind of nice. Ogba, we could save about 6 mil here. See ya. Jerome Baker, we could save about 7 mil as well. David Long's here. Mike White. Didn't even really talk about the GOAT, but he's now not on the team anymore. So you could save about 3 mil from cutting Jason Sanders, and I think all Dolphins fans would agree. That dude was so elite for like that 1 year, and then we paid him, and he got the yips. Who? 1 mil is 1 mil, my brother. Wondering if we could use this new restructure feature that they've added this year to benefit us in the future. It will free 12.4 mil this season. 6.2 will be added on for the final 2 years. That sounds good, right? I would do it. I don't know. I'm not a cap expert or anything, but if it sounds good, I'm gonna do it.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device in which...
Jesus Christ, man. Bradley Chubb is literally hitting about 27 mil a year. And he got me, what, 5 sacks? I I don't know about that, man. It will free up 14.6 mil. Hell yeah, I'll take that. He gets 5 mil for every sack. That is just a terrible ratio. Xavier Howard is Jesus. Free up about 11 mil. I'll take it. And then Teron Armstead will save a little bit as well, so I'll do him too. And now we got 72 mil in the bank. Okay, I kind of like that new feature. You know, it's kind of like in real life. You know, front offices are always finessing the system every offseason. We've seen the Saints do it so many times. They gave Taysom Hill that big contract as well. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, though. We got these two guys to re-sign next season. Jalen Phillips, Jalen Waddle. We also have Tua as well. Javon Holland's going to be here. So I'm not really too sure if I'm going to be able to get everybody back here. Like, we're probably going to have to rely on the draft to replace a lot of big players on this team. I will keep Jonathan Taylor, though. This video is, you know, kind of about him. So I would like him to stick around, and he's excited to stay. But like I mentioned earlier, Christian Wilkins is one of those players. I'm not too sure, even though he's so good, so integral. But like, looking towards the future, we're just not going to have the money to retain, you know, some other players. Brandon Jones is actually really cheap. I could probably lower it even a little bit as well, and he'd probably still stay. All right, never mind. Robert Hunt is 28 now. He doesn't want to rejoin us, about 15.3 mil. Connor Williams is about 19.9 mil. They're both over 2 years. And I mean, both these positions are pretty replaceable in the draft. We'll go in for Robert Hunt because he has the star dev as well. We'll try to lower it just a tiny bit and hopefully maybe bump it up to 3 years. Hopefully he does rejoin us. And he does. Deshaun Elliott will probably let walk. Zach Seiler. I would like to keep Zach Seiler, to be honest with you. We'll bump it down a bit as well. He is 28 now, but he did go to stars, so it should slower his progression a little bit, or regression that is. He's staying as well. Now, Christian Wilkins, I will look into re-signing him. He does have a lot of interest in rejoining us. He's 28, 86 overall. I should be able to lower a little bit. I think if we can get him for around this contract, I wouldn't be too mad about it. He's actually here to stay. You know what, Christian Wilkins, you a real one. You loyal. And after all that, we still have about 34 mil as well. So let's go to free agency. And I didn't pick up the options on Jalen Phillips and Jalen Waddle. We'll just give him a contract next year. Austin Eckler is here. X Factor, Mike Williams, L'Jarius Sneed, Levante David, Josh Allen, Gabe Davis. Got some cool names here. Gerald Everett's a superstar. Kirk Drip Cousins.
Big Kirkle wakes up dripping like this.
Hunter Williams does have a lot of interest in rejoining us. I'm gonna give him a 1-year deal, lower down the money a little bit as well, and we'll see how it is. Kevin Zeitler is 34 years old now, but he only wants a 1-year contract and does have a lot of interest in joining us as well, so he would be perfect for what we're looking for. All right, we got Kevin Zeitler, Graham Gano here, DJ Jones, Brandon Jones I'd like to bring back, and then Juwan Jennings, who should be familiar with, you know, Mike McDaniel's system, as well as go ahead and evaluate on these players and see who we can get. It is frozen. No data here, which means, did we go 5 for 5? Ladies and gentlemen, we did. Let's go. All right, and for the draft, as you can see on the left side of the screen, we need a center really badly. We need a right tackle really badly. But other than that, I think we're pretty good. We just need to build out this team a little bit more because we might lose some more players next year. I believe I did a left tackle, right? Yeah, he's 1 to 2, round 1 to 2 projection as well. So just like normal. And we don't want normal. We want the best of the best. You know what I mean? Right guard. This is what I'm talking about. Denzel Myers, a round 1 talent, but all the way at round 2 to 3 projection. He might be my first pick. And then I did a defensive end, if I'm not mistaken. Gerard Hodges. Oh my god, am I okay? I might do it again just to get him at 100%. I would like to know what he is because we're gonna have him and the right guard to tinker around with. We could also look for a tight end too. There's always great tight ends later on in the class, although Eric Saubert was doing his thing last year. Next focus player, I'm gonna do tight end Darren Bridge here out of UCLA. He looks pretty good in around 3 to 4 projection. And then the last one, I'm gonna do Sheldon Osgood, just a center out of Penn State, day 3 projection. And Jared Hodges is actually around 1 to 2 talent. Wow, I need to find a way to get him and that right guard. All right, we are at pick 15 now in the 2nd round. Jared Hodges is still here. Let's go. And then way later down, number 34 is that right guard, Denzel Myers. And we're gonna take Hodges here in round 2. He's only 21 still as well, out of Florida. 6'6" run stopper. As you can see, B block shed, power moves, A tackling as well. We know he's around 1 to 2 talent overall. His ratings do not blow you out the water, especially definitely the combine as well, but we do know the skills are there. We do know the ratings there. B awareness, A play rec as well. He looks pretty solid. Jared Hodges, he's one for the future, most definitely. Welcome to the squad. Hidden development as well. 86 strength to add alongside that too. Great depth at defensive line. All right, moving up here with the lines, I think I was pick number 79, moving up to 65 here just to make sure we get that right guard. Trading away a future 4th and then a future 6. Gotta make sure we get this guy. He is still here. Denzel Myers, let's go. The right guard out of Georgia. We know he's a round 1 talent as well, and he's still 21 years old as well. Ratings all around are just good, pretty mid, but we'll take that as well. Just great value here, especially in the 3rd round now. Denzel Myers gonna be my starting guard, whether it's left or right. I'm not too sure yet what we're gonna do. Get on the team and please be that hidden development. 2 for 2, despite not having a first round pick, you know, let's go. Hey, not a bad draft overall, you know, especially not having our first round pick as well. I think we got some positions of needs definitely dealt with. Jared Hodges is a 73 overall. Myers, 75, you know, not too shabby at all. Rest of the draft, we did nothing. Check out the class here. Of course, I didn't have my first round pick. It's probably going to be the best class of all time. Carlos Sheldon, 80 overall. Fenderson here goes to the Bills interdivision as well. All right, the class overall was decent. I actually would like to check out that tight end I was interested in. If I can remember his name. Was it this guy? It was Darren Bridge, the UCLA guy. He's only a 71 overall. He actually is hidden. Didn't really need him anyway, so I wasn't like looking at him too hard. He is only star anyway. Dude, I think I was picked 15 in the 5th round. Sheldon Osgood. Remember, we private worked out this guy. He went pick number 10. He's also hidden. Devin, 70 overall. We ended up just going with like some 65 overall offensive lineman too. He is only star, but that would have been awesome in the 5th round, and I had him on my radar. Year number 2 now, we're up to an 83 overall squad, and surprisingly, our defense is 87, and our offense is only 81. Tua is up to a superstar now, 86 overall as well. Jonathan Taylor. We got Juwan Jennings in the offseason to pair alongside Waddle and Hill, of course. Our O-line's looking a little bit better, right? We got Zeitler now at center. I just have nothing else there. Robert Hunt, Myers, we drafted Eichenberg's at right tackle. Elijah Higgins, a late draft pick in 2023. He's a decent little player, could make some noise here, still young, still has a lot of potential as well, but he's more of that Gesicki build rather than that traditional blocking tight end that the Dolphins want. The defense actually looks sick though. Of course, we drafted Gerard Hodges, who should be sick. Should, you know, learn from Wilkins, Zeiler, DJ Jones as this year goes on. I mean, we got stars everywhere. We got X factors as well. This team should be good. I don't know if I keep the playbooks the same as the specialist if you guys want to see it, because last year it wasn't too great. The offense was good, but the defense was lacking, bro. I think we'll keep it for one more year because this 3-4 playbook did me well last video, but yeah, not off to a good start. I think I'm gonna just do one of these. I'm just gonna do like the player I want to go up dev traits the most, and this year it's gonna be Tua. Him going up to X Factor would be awesome. We just absolutely killed that. 30,000. We do not get the Devy. You know what? I'll do Jonathan Taylor too, since this video is kind of about him. No Devy again. Midway point, we're 4-2, which is nice, but we are 3rd in the division. This division is not slowing down anytime soon. Believe we had some hidden developments. Right guard, only a star. And then, yeah, no way we have Hodges or the other wide receiver. Player negotiations, and here's the juicy stuff of this season. Waddle, Tua, Holland, Phillips, Baker, Long Jr., Cater Kohu. Oh my god, and we only have 38 mil. And not only does Tua's contract take up everything, he also doesn't want to join us at all because we're not close to Hawaii. Where is even close to Hawaii? You know how far away it is? The nearest place to Hawaii is Seattle, and that is still not that close, bro. Why is that even a tag? Yeah, we can't really do much, though. I'm gonna wait till the offseason again like I did last year and hopefully restructure or finesse or do something. We just smacked the Jets. I love that. Can we go back-to-back interdivision against the Bills? Okay, we're kind of heating up now. We got the 2-7 Seahawks as well, as we are now currently 1st in the AFC East. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a cushion. We're rolling. Check out this class though as a whole. We got a wide receiver number 1 here. A few QBs there as well. Wow, look at Brandon Scott. He looks like a beast. There's a ton of QBs. Look at how many QBs are in this class. 6 of them in round 1. Dude, am I looking for a QB? Because I have no idea what I'm going to do with our contracts and everything. Left tackle Isaiah Rabb. He looks really good. Pat Amell, a center out of Wisconsin. We still need a center pretty bad. Now, corner is not our biggest need, but Xavier Howard is definitely getting up there, and Ramsey's definitely not young either. So Antoine Morrow here, round 1 to 2 projection. He looks sick. And we do finally make the playoffs. Going 11-6 here. This division kind of like flip-flopped a little bit. The Jets finished 1st, 12-5. We're 2nd. The Bills only 9-8. The Patriots just down bad. This season, the offense dropped back a little bit to 11th. Hopefully the defense is a little better though. 10th, we'll take that. Tua had way less yards, less touchdowns as well, also less interceptions, which I mean, that's nice. Under 4K though, only 3,800, 29 touchdowns, 11 picks, but we are in the playoffs now, so I guess it's a better year. Jonathan Taylor is still a monster, 1,350 yards, almost 5 a carry, and 20 touchdowns. I mean, these numbers are just so underwhelming, aren't they? I'm expecting our offense to just be slinging that thing, you know, and our only 1,000-yard receiver was Waddle. 10 touchdowns for him as well, and then Elijah Higgins was 2nd. Tyreek Hill's only 800 yards. Not too sure, and you know, with him getting his fat contract as well, which is so deservedly so in real life, but in this game, if he's putting up 800 yards, dude, I don't know about that, because I feel like I'd rather keep Waddle, you know, just for the future of this video and the rebuild as a whole. 15 TFLs for Christian Wilkins there, 9.5 sacks for Chubb, whose contract is definitely not worth that still. Jalen Phillips only 7.5 as well. The numbers just do not pop out, do they? And the pick numbers certainly do not still. It's just a weird situation in it, but we do have the Jets here in the wildcard round. This would feel amazing to be an interdivisional, one of our rivals, and, you know, get our first playoff win in a long time. We win 35-28 divisional round, though. We have the 12-5 Tennessee Titans. Is it Tannehill? Is it Malik Willis? Is it Will Levis? Who knows? They do still have King Henry, though. He's a problem. But we beat them 27-21, and now we have the Baltimore Ravens. They do go 15-2, but we do have a track record of beating the Ravens. Of course, we saw that incredible comeback last season in real life, and then the year before we had that Robert Hunt flip into the end zone as well. That was awesome too. Can we go 3 for 3 on the Ravens? We just got on an absolute hot streak. Our stats looked a little less. We only had 11-6, or we only went 11-6. Yeah, we caught heat at the right time. We got momentum at the right time. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Super Bowl. We just beat the 15-2 Ravens. We're playing the Cowboys. Let's freaking go. Year 2. I was not expecting that. QB2 of the Cowboys wins MVP. Dak Prescott. Okay. Lamar Jackson was Offensive Player of the Year. That's cute. If only you were in the Super Bowl, you know? Yeah, we got absolutely nothing. Like, how is Ramsey not top 10? I don't know, but I don't care. We're in the Super Bowl. That's all that really matters. Any developments here on the offensive side of the ball? Elijah Higgins goes up to star. You know, maybe that's our tight end for the future. Waddle stays the same, though. Same with Taylor and same with Tua. Defensively, we might get 1 or 2 here. Jalen Phillips up to superstar. If I could have had one on this defensive side of the ball, it was that one. I will take that all day long. And unfortunately, we still do not have Jared Hodges. He's a 77, though. Guess we can hop in, though. We don't got much else to look at. We're an 86 overall squad. They're an 87. This should be a good game. Come on. We're at AT&T Stadium? Nah, that's some home field cheese. What is that, bro? We're literally playing in Arlington, Texas, where the Cowboys play. That is some cheese, bro. That is some cheese. All right, let's go ahead. Sim quarter by quarter, of course. Then we'll hop in the fourth quarter and see what's going on. We responded very quickly there. It's a high-scoring first quarter, 14-7. The fans got what they paid for. The viewers are having a good time as well, betting on the over. However, the Cowboys go up 21-7, now 28-7. Now, we do respond with a touchdown, but giving up 28 in the first half is never, ever a good sign. Can we get one here to just respond? Fourth quarter. Go ahead and sit here at 2nd and 3. They do convert. CeeDee Lamb for 8 yards here. They're in midfield. Looks like we get a good stop, though. We're on to the 20. Let's watch our offense. Tua is a superstar. Jonathan Taylor is a superstar. Waddle is a superstar. Tyreek Hill is a superstar X Factor, and we feed... I have no idea what that was. 2nd and 6 now. We got a ton of superstars on this offense. We should be able to move down the field pretty quickly. Tua through the middle finds Jalen Waddle for a huge chunk. Let's go. He's got 2 touchdowns, but he also has 2 interceptions this game. Not great. We do really, though, need a touchdown on this possession to really stay in this game, and hopefully our defense can show up as well. Tua under center, handing it off to Jonathan Taylor. There's just no room at all. 3rd and 9 on the 45. Shotgun formation. Tua is going to be dropping back here. What do we have? We have a play action to Jonathan Taylor. Tua drops back, has time, slings it, finds an open Jalen Waddle again. However, there's a flag on the field, and it's roughing the passer. Did he didn't get a concussion, right? Think we're all good? Thank you, Oza Odigizua. Thank you. We're on to the 17 now, into the Cowboys red zone. Oh my God. Pound the rock. Give it to Jonathan Taylor. Let him do what he does best. Let him do what we traded for him to do. If you know what I mean. I don't care. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. It's okay. Tua, absolute dot right in the money to Tyreek Hill in the end zone. That was gorgeous.
Accurate.
21-28 now. Cowboys get the ball right back. Get a big first down there. Unfortunately, it looks like they're driving down a little bit, but a 4th and 3 after a negative 2-yard rush by Tony Pollard means our offense is back on the field. Based off how easily we drove down last drive, we should be able to get it downfield again here. Even 3 points. Now we only have 3 minutes left. You know, Juwan Jennings gets a nice little 5 yards here, but it's now a 3rd and 5. Scary stuff. We're in shotgun formation. Come on, Tua, drop back, just sling it. Waddle or Tyreek, they're going to be open. Another play action to Jonathan Taylor, though. Micah Parsons is going to cause havoc, and it looks like we're going for it. We're not punting the ball, baby. We're being aggressive. The game is in our hands. 4th and 5. We still have 3 timeouts remaining, so even if we don't get this, we do actually need to get this because we're on our own 20. What a catch, Tyreek Hill. Stop celebrating. We don't got time like that. Just 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Shotgun formation once again here. Tua dropping back to pass. Juwan Jennings, good catch. Imagine the scenes if we score here and we go for 2. Our defense has been really good, though. They haven't scored anything in the second half. Remember, all 28 points were in the first half. So, you know, I wouldn't mind trusting our defense because our offense looks pretty good right now, as well as we are now into Cowboys territory. Tua dropping back once again. Jonathan Taylor is wide open on the left flat. Gets out of bounds as well. That is the perfect play. On to the Cowboys 33. Tua dropping back once again. Elijah Higgins on the outside. Does he get out of bounds there? How is he not out of bounds? Okay, whatever. We run hurry up as well into the Cowboys red zone. This offense is so deadly. Tua through the middle. Jalen Waddle, another first down. This is actually an insane Super Bowl. Our offense has been killing in this fourth quarter here, but we need to remain clutch. We need to remain ice cold. Jonathan Taylor in the flat. Tua rolling out right. Okay, he throws it away. Thank God. Micah Parsons had my heart drop. 2nd and goal on the 7. Tua drops back once again. Barely outside of the end zone. We're on the 1. 30 seconds remaining here. Looks like we're in shotgun formation again. Give it to Taylor. Just give it to Taylor. Taylor's open in the flat. Tua. Doesn't matter. Jalen Waddle in the end zone. Tua is dicing right now. Oh my God. There is a flag on the play, though. It's on Waddle? What could Waddle have possibly done there? What? Illegal touching? Oh my God, that is a killer. Here we go, though. 4th and 1 on the goal line. We hand it off to the guy we traded for, Jonathan Taylor. Oh my God, you can't write this any better. You cannot write this any better. Jonathan Taylor gets in the end zone to potentially tie this game up with just 20 seconds to go here. Let's watch and make sure. Graham Gano, remember we signed him last offseason after cutting Jason Sanders as well. If he puts this away, it is 28-28 in the Super Bowl. What a roaring comeback. 2 amazing drives in the fourth quarter by Tua Tagovailoa in the Miami Dolphins. Oh my God. Oh, so you guys like this shirt? I feel like a brown shirt in like the 2K park. All right, Cowboys killed out the clock here. Did we win the coin toss? We won the coin toss. Gotta remember though, the overtime rules are changed for the playoffs, so even if we score a touchdown, they will have 1 drive to equalize. So it's not like the past where, you know, Josh Allen didn't even get a chance against Patrick Mahomes. How did you drop that, Tyreek? This is an awesome matchup as well. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill versus Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore. Those are, you know, some of the best corners in the league against arguably the best wide receiver combo in the league. Jonathan Taylor in the flat gets us 8 yards. They're 3rd and 2. We really need this conversion. Really need this conversion, although I do still trust our defense as a whole. Tua on the outside. It's missed. Is that Elijah Higgins again? Bro, he's going crazy. Tua has 415 yards, you know. Look at Elijah Higgins' stats. What's he cooking? I've been looking at tight ends, you know, this year, last year in the draft. We got our tight end at home. It's Elijah Higgins, baby. He also went up to start out Jonathan Taylor. No, that play action even got me, and I wrote the play. Nice. Juwan Jennings will take it. Bro, this is a tense Super Bowl, man. 10, 2nd and 3. We haven't given Jonathan Taylor anything at all. I mean, just keep feeding Elijah Higgins, I guess. Looks like Travis Kelce 2.0 right now. A Tua read option? We'll take it. We'll take it. Is he good? Okay, he looks good. You know, every time he gets hit now, my heart kind of drops a little bit, but I'll never forget when I think he came back against the Steelers last year after that scary concussion, and I'm pretty sure he trucked someone. And I was like, what are you doing to it? But at the same time, I kind of love it, but I kind of don't. Jonathan Taylor, huge Jew, come on. Bro, this is actually one of the best Super Bowls we've ever watched. Tua sees something he likes. Switching up the play here. Can he cook? What can he cook? Jonathan Taylor play action. Tua, time in the pocket, rolls out left. What a dime. Juwan Jennings again. One of the most underrated pickups last offseason. You know, he's not a sexy name. He's a low overall, normal dev, a little bit older as well. But Juwan Jennings has been showing us why we signed him. He has been incredible. Oh my God. Tua. What's he doing? But we're cooking. Was that Waddle? Was that Hill? I don't even know, but I knew who threw the ball. It was Tua. That was an absolute dime to Tyreek Hill. Oh my God. What am I watching? This is the this is the most insane Super Bowl ever. What a dime. Right in the corner. Beautiful toe tap. Did he get both feet in? Oh, he most definitely did, baby. Come on, that's just a cheetah. Graham Gano puts the extra point up and in, and the Cowboys will have 1 drive to score a touchdown. Let's go. All right, and it's our first time seeing our beautiful defense as well. Of course, the Cowboys scored 28 in the first half, but have been shut out in the second half. It's a pick. Dak Prescott put Trey Lance in. It's a pick. Xavier Howard. That's the Super Bowl. Year 2. We just did that. The X-Men. Of course, it's a Dak interception. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh my God. On the very first play as well. Yeah, I mean, that was going absolutely nowhere. Gallup, Xavier Howard was all over that. That's an acrobatic pick as well. And ladies and gentlemen. Huh? Wait, what's going on? Wait, the Super Bowl trophy's out. Why am I running plays? What's going on? The Super Bowl trophy was right there. Oh, I can't snap the ball. I can't snap the ball, y'all. I can't snap the ball. All right, timeout. Let's go fast. sim to the end of the game? Why is there a 557? Bro, what is going on? Bro, what is going on? Oh my god, this game is early into its lifespan and it's already broken, huh? It says the quarter says end. All right, well, I guess I'll just go over the stats and I guess I'll have to dashboard and we'll just give ourselves the win. I did win. You guys just watched. Unfortunately, though, no trophy celebration or whatever, but we don't really care about that anyway. Tua in that fourth quarter was ice cold. 35 for 51. 465 yards, 4 touchdowns, including 2 in the fourth quarter, and then 2 interceptions as well. Dak had a really good game too, all things considered. 22 for 30, 326 yards. Before overtime, he had 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. But that interception was extremely costly, as we all saw. Tony Pollard, 84 yards for him, 4.6 carry. Taylor did not have his best game, only 49 yards, 4 carry, but he did get the game-tying touchdown in the fourth quarter when we were on the one on 4th down as well. That was so big. Elijah Higgins, wait, he should go up to superstar based off this game alone. 11 receptions, 166 yards, and a touchdown. Jawan Jennings, 8 receptions, 92 yards. It's the other guys that have been going crazy. You know, Waddle went crazy too. 100 yards, 1 touchdown. Tyreek Hill still went crazy too. 2 touchdowns, 76 yards. Brandon Cooks went absolutely crazy on us. 3 touchdowns for him. Jonathan Taylor had a few good plays in the flat as well. Defensively, Tagovailoa, a lot of players had 1. There was only 1 sack that entire game. There was Micah Parsons, half a sack for DeMarcus Lawrence. Our pass rush did nothing despite getting paid everything. Bradley Chubb, I'm looking at you. Trayvon Diggs, of course, got a pick. Damone Clark as well. And then Xavier Howard, who maybe could win Super MVP off that pick alone. No, he couldn't. What am I talking about? Tua just went crazy in that fourth quarter. I guess I'll just quit. The Super MVP should have been Tua, though. I'm going to dashboard. And then I'm hoping, like, once we come... And then I'm hoping once we come back in, maybe it, you know, went all the way through. I don't know. Madden is maddening again. And the game didn't count. Oh my god, this game sucks. I'm giving us the win there. But what sucks is, like, Tua went so crazy, you know, and like those stats aren't even gonna count in the Super Bowl MVP. Hopefully he wins it anyway. We are away, so we're away. Win. Yep, do that. Did I see that right? Yeah, we were away against the Jets, Titans, Ravens, and we were technically actually away at the Cowboys. Well, remember, it was in Arlington, Texas, in the AT&T Stadium, their actual stadium. Wow, that is one for the history books, that Super Bowl run. Wow. I cannot believe we did that. And we end up only winning 2014. What a boring game. Super Bowl MVP goes to Jonathan Taylor, though, which is cool because this video is about him. You know, how would he be if he came to the Dolphins? And, hey, look at this. Come on now. Checking out the retirements real quick. There is a slim chance Teron Armstead retires. It's only Pat O'Donnell and Alexander Johnson, thankfully. So 1 more year from Teron. He could have went out on the highest of highs there, but you know what? I respect it. Wait, here's the problem. Yeah, I actually forgot about this. The Super Bowl has shadowed all of that. Tua still has no interest in rejoining us. We only have 40 mil, dude. We only have 40 mil. Can we do any more restructuring or save any money by cutting people? We could save 10 mil by cutting Ramsey. Tyreek Hill, we would lose 32 mil. We shouldn't do that. Durham Smythe, sure. I guess so. It only releases 2 mil, though, but I'll take anything I can get. Dude, Tyreek's cap hit in 2026 is 62 mil. 62. Is there any way you can help me, my brother? Absolutely not. Oh, I understand. It added on to the last few seasons, and it took the hit for the... All right, I understand a little bit more now. I'm going to still try to find out. I mean, we could save up 12.7 mil this year. He's going to get so much next year, though. I don't know. I'm a lost puppy when it comes to the salary cap. I understand what I've done, right, when I restructured it in the past, but... Now I'm in a tough situation, you know? Dude, what can I actually do, though? I'm going to lose out on some big players. The 2 I want the most are definitely Waddle and Tua. We're going to lose out on Holland, Phillips, our entire linebacker group, Cater Co, Juwan Jennings, who was so awesome last season for us as well. I'm not going to be able to do anything in free agency as well, you know? Oh, this is brutal. And it does not help. Tua just doesn't want to join us because we're not close to Hawaii, man. That's so stupid. So stupid. So we'll bump up the money a little bit. Hopefully... he rejoins us. What? You do not have the salary cap room to make this happen. It says 6.5 mil. All right, we'll put 5 years. He would like... all right, well, I will tag him, but that we need to make sure we get Waddle back. Now, he does actually have interest in joining. Scheme fit, historic champions, and team as a franchise quarterback. We should be able to offer him this. I'm going to lower it just a little bit because we need all the money I can get right now. So hopefully he That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. I have a plan, though. I'm pretty sure there's a way somewhere where you can give another player another contract. It's somewhere here. I know it is. Right here. Unlock one player in re-signing who is not interested. We're going to do that. All right. Unlock one player. We got Waddle and Tua, of course. I'm going to do Waddle just because he actually has interest in joining us. So it would be a little easier, I hope. Yeah, that's that high-level franchise gameplay you guys came here to watch. All right. We'll bump up the money again. I'll give him 10.5 and 10. I'll do 11. I just want to play it safe. I do not want to lose out on Jalen Waddle. 94 overall now. And he's happy to stay. Thank God. That was very clutch. We do still have 25 mil remaining. Is there any way I get somebody back? Jerome Baker wants 40 mil over 4 years. Jalen Phillips, I'd love to get back, but he has no interest in joining us too. Close to home, California. Okay. Dude, you literally played. You played in Miami for college. Why is this a problem? That's so dumb. Might actually try to get him back though, and we should have a little bit money left to hopefully tag Tua. We'll bump it up just a tiny bit more. Jalen Phillips, he is a superstar now, and he is going to free agency. I'll get Javon Holland, then 5 years, pretty big contract. I'm not gonna lie, but he is a 90 overall. He's still 25 as well, so he's definitely not too old. I'm gonna bump it down just a tiny bit. He does have green interest. Oh, this is what happens when you win a Super Bowl. Now your best players want to get paid, and you know what? I understand. Dude, honestly, I'll bring back Eichenberg on this cheap deal. He's just versatile, right? I can play him at left guard, at right tackle. We just won a Super Bowl with him starting at right tackle, so like, you know, he's not a bad option to just have just for depth. Dude, honestly, give me Juwan Jennings back. He was a monster in that Super Bowl this year. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. Just a 1 year deal. He's a bridge player. He's gonna test out for agency first. Dude, it sucks we're not gonna get Phillips and Holland, but I gotta tag Tua here. 44.7 mil. And yeah, we're not gonna be doing anything in free agency. Kind of just want to check out the free agency class. Cooper, Holland, Batonia White, Teller, Jalen Phillips, Trey Smith, Owuzie. What's up, pups? Oh yeah, Huh? Huh? Who's this? Well, I know who it is, but is he like... Huh? Wait, when was he even bro, what? We have an... I don't even... 7th round. Wow, 2 videos in a row. No, the other guy was not X Factor. He was only a star, but he developed into an X Factor. What in the world, bro? 7th round wide receivers, you know. Bro. Who's this? Oh, it's Elijah Jenkins. Okay, well, we don't need a wide receiver anymore. I was just coming to check out what we need. Our offensive line actually is not too bad. We could run with Hastings, but I would like to get an improvement at center as a whole. I actually don't even know what to say about that. Okay, we need a lot of things here. Hodges also only a star. He actually is our Jalen Phillips replacement, hey? That works out pretty nice. We need a safety, need a linebacker, need a D tackle. Who the heck is this? Who's this? The CPU's going crazy. Bro, is that guy like dead ass actually? What? If you guys want to see it too, if you don't believe me, I think you can check it here. Player edit. I've done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. He's legit just X Factor, bro. That is unreal. And like I just mentioned, we're at private workouts now, by the way. I think our offense is going to be okay, especially with those weapons. Elijah Higgins, now that Mims dude, and of course, Waddle, Tua, Taylor, everybody, right? I think those guys alone will be able to mask a bad offensive line. As a whole, Rab is not even that good. The center, he's around 2 to 3, so he's mid as well. Could not remember who else I did, if I'm being honest with you. No, it was the corner, right? It was the corner. What was his name? Murrow. He looks unbelievable, you know. Braxton Henderson as a free safety doesn't look too bad as well. His ratings are pretty solid all around. Great jumping there. Combine was pretty good as well. Number 1 and 2 different things. His ratings overall are pretty solid. 21 years old too. He might be an option, especially round 3 to 4 projection. I'm gonna do Steve Reese, defensive tackle. Antoine Marrow to get him to 100%. And we'll do that safety, Braxton Henderson. Draft time, and you already know what pick we have, baby. 32. Dude, is there a way to like check the Heisman winner anymore? Like the messages or like the news section just kind of sucks. Henderson, we got at 90% now. He only has D-man, but that's not the biggest, you know, concern for a free safety. He has B-zone, B-power. I would do everything I can to get you, Antoine Marrow. We could move him back to free safety as well. He's a top 5 talent. He's going to be... Actually, you know what I'm going to do if I get Marrow? I might move Jalen Ramsey to free safety. He's 21 as well. Look at those ratings. He's mine. He's mine. I will do whatever I need to. Just turned into like a Russian gangster. I don't know what that was. I gotta figure out where he's going though. Hold up. Another 9 years to load back in. Is he anywhere here? We got Isaiah Rabbit, 49. He was around 1 and 2. He's 38. 32 would be a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to trade up to like low 20s. Packers. Jesus. I'm not... Dude, what do you want the whole house? Look, I'll give you pick 32. I'll give you... I mean, we shouldn't have to trade that much, right? We're only going up, what, 12 spots here. It's really nothing too crazy. A 3rd round pick, still only yellow, dude. We don't have our 4th round pick as well, remember. I'll give away a 5th, future 5th as well. I mean, we'll just try that out for now. Come on, Green Bay. All right, you know what? F the Packers, bro. So stingy, man. Raiders, we'll deal with you. I tried 32. We'll give away a 2027 2nd round pick. That's kind of a lot. I'm not going to lie. It's still not enough. I'm going to send this through, though, because I want that deal done. 2026 5th round pick should not do it. 2027 7th round pick gets it accepted. We're moving up here from 32 to 24, which really isn't that crazy. I'm kind of giving up a lot here. I don't know why these teams are being so stingy, but I guess we did just win the Super Bowl. They don't like us. And also, I just did all that just for our guy to be taken by 24. I'm just gambling that he's still going to be there, to be honest. Oh, he should. Oh, there's a top 5 QBs still here. What the heck? Look, there's a lot of QBs still here. Okay, whatever. We don't care about QBs. We don't need a QB. We just franchise tagged our guy. And now we're going up to get Antoine Morrow, the guy that I fell in love with way back when, you know, I private worked out him twice. You know, we got him on our board. We interviewed him. We liked what he was about. He looks like an amazing player as well. We know he's a top 5 talent, so he should be 78-ish overall. But the main thing is, hopefully he's hidden development. Hopefully he's superstar plus, and the future of this team is looking nasty, baby. Hidden development, 94 speed, 94 change of direction, 93 jumping, 92 acceleration. Antoine Morrow, welcome to the Super Bowl champions. End of the 2nd round, we're going to go with Luke Ayers, a defensive tackle. Ratings look really good there. Great acceleration, great speed, elite jumping, good change of direction even for a big man. Finished 1st in the 40-yard dash, broad jump, vert jump too. Luke Ayers looks to be a solid player here, especially at the tail end of the 2nd round. Boise State, 21 years old still as well. Doesn't have F power moves, but A finesse moves, B tackle. C block shit ain't the worst as well. I'm just going to pick him. Please be good. I mean, he's all right. He's normal dev. He should be a decent overall at least. 87 strength is cool. Damn. Oh my God. And ratings overall, Antoine Morrow is a 77. You love to see that. Ayers is 72. Blake was not great, but Sutton 69 overall in the 6th round. That is, or in the 5th round. That's not bad at all. Hey, the CPU got me a linebacker too. Tell me he's special. Only normal. Check out this class just to see what's up. There was an 80 overall. That was the wide receiver. That was number 1 on the draft board. 2nd highest rated player, though, is Antoine Morrow. Love it. 77 overall. Just kind of want to check out the later rounds and see. Yeah, he was a 76, dude. That's unreal. Braxton Henderson, 74 overall. Only normal dev, though, so I ain't stressing. Round 4, I didn't have my pick. There were 2 linebackers that look pretty dang decent, though. Ben Thomas, 73 overall in the 5th round, you know. That would have been nice. Tell me he's not hidden. He's hidden and is in our division. I mean, I couldn't have gotten anyway. He was the top of the 5th round. Year number 3, we're actually only an 81 overall squad. We just won the Super Bowl, though, so we don't care. Our defense is 79. It's just kind of depth, mainly. Tua is up to a 90 overall. Superstar as well. CPU got me this guy. I think this guy went in the 7th round, too, so we'll see what he is at the end of the season. Jonathan Taylor, 96. We have freaking Mims now. A 73 overall X Factor. Are you kidding me? Elijah Higgins was a monster. Our O-line is looking all right. Hastings, 1st year starting, but everything else is pretty much the same. Defense, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty terrible. Okay, first bit of business, I'm going to move Jalen Ramsey to free safety. You know, 30 years old now. He's lost a little bit of that step, right? He's going to play a little bit deeper now and just read the game, as we all know he can do at a very elite level. Just kind of be our overhang defender, right? He actually went up to 99 overall. Merrill's the same rating as Cam Smith, so I'm actually, you know, I'm going to make him our CB1 because Xavier Howard's just regressing nowadays as well. I got to make Sutton our linebacker, and I got to make Hodges, or it's going to take forever. I ranted about this last year. I wish it was like 2K, though, because on 2K, you can just press start on the player and then switch their positions. Why can't you do that here? Why not? Why can't I just press start on Jonathan Taylor and make him a receiver, make him a lineman? Like, it doesn't matter, right? It would just save so much time instead of clicking on the player, going down to edit player, having to load all his ratings and positions and numbers and all the faces and everything, and then finally getting there and making him a right outside linebacker. Finally. Okay, I can dig this team for sure. We got Ayers here. We got Sutton and Channing Tindall. It's his time to step up after losing Baker and David Long, of course. Christian Wilkins, Zach Zeiler are still here, still going strong. Chubb is getting paid everything and more, so he better perform this year. Merrill in the slot, I can live with that. Kind of want Hodge. Why can you change this? You should just be able to do the depth chart in the specialist section or somewhere, man. You shouldn't be off to go all the way over here. I'm just complaining now. We'll put Wilkins, of course, there, and then I think rush right end is going to be Chubb, rush left end. Cannot be you. We got to make you Hodges. And before we sim anymore, I'm going to finish out this defensive development tree. And at the bottom, of course, we've seen enough. We can reveal a hidden development player. You guys probably already know this already. I don't know why I explain it every time. Antoine Morrow. We're going to review him. Let's go see what he is. You guys already know the deal, but also there's still some people that think I'm like cheating by revealing him. I'm like, it's part of the game. I got the staff points to do it, and I'm going to do it. Antoine Morrow. Only a star. I was hoping for X Factor. Tell you what though, I'll get him up to superstar myself. Let's do DB battle with him. Oh look, I think we're on Mims here. He's number 0. I like number 0. Clamped. Morrow. Oh, he's so good. This is why we traded up to get him. He's guarding an X Factor right now, you know. Picked off. Come on. I got gold already. 4 reps remaining. Sheesh. 1 rep remaining here to potentially get 30k. We've just been clamping this whole time. 30k. That should give us a Devi, bro. We did not fluff up 1 rep there. Come on, baby. Antoine Morrow. I had a little bit of a delay there. I thought it was going to give it to us. Midway point, ladies and gentlemen. We are 5-2, but more importantly, we have a breakout QB. What Tua needs is to throw 1 or fewer interceptions, get 400 scrimmage yards or 4 total touchdowns, and he will go up to superstar X Factor. Come on, Tua. We got the Jets next up as well. They're only 3-4. Negotiations. We got 20 mil. We still have Tua here. We have Jalen Ramsey here. Those are kind of the big guys, right? We got Zach Zeiler as well, Channing Tindall. Man, our money is just so tight, you know, and Tua just still has no interest. Honestly, me restructuring all those contracts earlier was definitely beneficial in the short term, but long term, it is screwing me. I mean, 31 mil for Chubb, 28 mil for Xavier Howard. Oh my God. 70. Oh. Jesus Christ. God, I don't even want Chubb. I don't even want Xavier Howard, and they are taking up a ridiculous chunk of my salary cap. My fault. I know it's my fault. It did work out in the short term. We won a Super Bowl, but oh my God, year 3. This is tough. Okay, we got the Jets though, and we also have a breakout for Tua Tagovailoa. So hopefully he can do his thing here. We should be able to beat the Jets. They're only 3-4, of course. And the only way he's gonna get this is if he puts up 400 yards. Needing to play better or something else. Looks like we did lose, so yeah, you didn't get it. I guess we'll go to week 11. Let's sim against the Panthers here. Looks like it's gonna be on Thursday night. Bryce Young, Tua, the 2 Alabama quarterbacks. Can we come away? All right, what's going on now? I hopped in and now we just keep losing. 2-game losing streak. We're now 2nd in the AFC East as well. I think we got the Jaguars up next. I think it was. What's going on? Gotta make sure I do my scouting right, because we're gonna have a high draft pick by the looks of it. We may be losing Ramsey, so I'm gonna look at Cecil Crockett, pretty good looking corner. Devon Cofield from Kansas State, looking like the best safety in the class. And then this guard is a day 3 projection. He looks really sick. Oh, I wasn't even, we just missed the playoffs going 8-9. What? How do we go from a Super Bowl to this? Dude, we were what, 5-2 too at the midway point? 3rd. Offensive yardage, you know, defense. Ooh, it's not even terrible, you know. It's still bad. Wow, and this is probably Tua's best season overall, statistically wise. 4,300 yards, 35 touchdowns to only 5 interceptions as well. He may go up to X Factor, which would be nice if I could actually re-sign him, though. Jonathan Taylor has actually been amazing for us as well. 1,550 yards, 5.7 per carry, and 15 touchdowns. He's been so good. Elijah Higgins leads the way. The next Travis Kelce, 1,008 yards. He's the only receiver over 1,000, though, but it is very well spread out, to be fair. 11 touchdowns for him. Sims with 983. Waddle just right behind him. Tyreek with only 750 yards. And he's getting paid. Tyreek did come through in the Super Bowl last year, though, so I will not take that for granted. Nah, this is the one that's pissing me off the most. Bradley Chubb sucks. He sucks. 4.5 sacks. And he did have 21 tackle for losses, to be fair, but he's getting paid 31 million. No, Hodges only 3 sacks as well. Yeah, this defense was terrible. Besides Merrill, 3 interceptions for him. Shout out to him. This defense was so bad. Yeah, we were just terrible. I don't know. We had our little Linsanity run, though, and you know what? I will take it. We got our Super Bowl. I'm happy. Lamar Jackson wins MVP again. 5th place is Tua, and we only go 8-9 there, so if we had just a better record, definitely was potential. Development upgrades, and the only person is probably Tua. Maybe Elijah Higgins. Tua does not go up. Elijah Higgins does go up to superstar, though. That is lovely. We still do not know what this Thompson guy is. Tua doesn't go up, which sucks. That was his best year. Oh, wait, Jonathan Taylor went up to X Factor as well. Love that. He's been deserving that for a while now, to be honest with you. Defense. Brett. In what world? In what world did Bradley Chubb go up? Look, I'm not complaining, right? He went up to superstar, which is nice now, but I mean, I guess he did have 21 tackle for losses. 4.5 sacks, you know. With this contract with it, it's just not worth it. Back-to-back AFC East Super Bowl winners. This time it's the Bills, though, beating the Giants 28-21. Super Bowl MVP is Josh Allen. If I'm not mistaken, I see our available salary cap went up a bit much. Oh, I skimmed past it, which means we probably lost out on Teron Armstead and Thomas Morstead. Yeah, so now Armstead's gone as well. It does free up some money, which to be fair is actually very helpful right now, but that is a huge loss at left tackle. All right, check this out. If we release Tyreek Hill, we save just about 18-17 mil there. He is a 95 overall, so it's still really good, but he's 32 now. He's only going to keep going down. Definitely not worth the 72.8 mil salary cap hit. I might release Tyreek Hill. It sounds absolutely crazy, but I feel like I gotta do it. And as much as it hurts, this move is just in our best interest moving into the future. You know, Tyreek Hill has been phenomenal. He's been amazing for us. Still a 96 overall. We saw him come through big time for us in the Super Bowl, getting us that amazing toe tap in the end zone as well. Tyreek Hill, I'm gonna have to release you, but you're going down as a Dolphins legend, no doubt. Okay, we now have 91 mil in the cap room, and we probably gotta give Tua a fat contract here. I'm gonna go 7 years. I'm gonna even raise it up a little bit because he has no interest in joining. We gotta raise it up just to make sure. I'm gonna go double 26 here for 7 years. Still have about 50 mil remaining though. He's happy to stay. We have locked up QB1, baby. We got about 37 mil left. Could we get Jalen Ramsey back on a decent deal? He wants 3 years though. That is the problem here. He's gonna up until he's 34 years old. He's just gonna keep going down now. All right, wow. Well, skill position is absolutely phenomenal. We probably need a wide receiver 3. O-line needs a lot of work though. Left tackle, probably center as well. Maybe even right tackle, we'll have to see. But defensively is where, yeah, we are in big trouble here. We're gonna need a safety. We're gonna need a linebacker. I think the defensive line is not the worst. We need another edge though. And we're gonna have about 40 mil here. Of course, Ramsey's here. Of course, Tyreek is here, man. Next best after is Ryan Stonehouse. Oh no. Breece Hall, Tyler Lockett, Teron Johnson. We just don't need these guys. Trent Brown, Jake Elliott. Ooh, this class is very underwhelming besides the guys that I let go of. All right, we're going in for Amenahu, Sawyer, Juwan Jennings. I would love to have him back. Brian Asamoah as our linebacker. And then Darnell Washington. I think we need depth at tight end. First evaluation, and everybody's gone but Juwan Jennings. We would go 4 for 4 with everybody. Let's go. Wow, look at that. Ramsey back to the Jaguars, and then Tyreek Hill goes to the Saints.
All right.
We got Riley Patterson here as well, just to be my new kicker, because I need a new kicker. Juwan Jennings. Juwan Jennings is back on the Miami Dolphins, one of our MVPs. Riley Patterson's here too. We get everybody. Back into private workouts. We need safety really bad. I'm gonna put them on Thurman Smith here and then Jeremy Stewart. And I think Isaiah Pinkston is my last one. Oh yeah, we're picking number 3. I forgot we were trash this year. Jeremy Stewart's round 1 to 2. And then Pinkston we have at 90% as well. I might have to trade up a little bit to get him. He looks pretty solid though. Could be our, you know, edge rusher as our outside linebacker. We can move Hodges back down to the defensive line. He looks decent. So he's number 12 on the big board as well. I'm just gonna sim to my pick. If he's there, then awesome. If he's not, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. He is still here. Okay, interesting. The only problem is if I do go with Isaiah Pinkston, I'm probably not gonna be able to get the safeties, either Cofield or Thurman Smith. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and take him. I think he's the best player available here at number 13 and would be a massive addition to our defensive line or our outside linebacker, our edge group, you know what I mean? You know, we haven't really gotten that Jalen Phillips replacement yet. I think Hodges would be better suited to the defensive line, so Pinkston will be my guy here. Pick number 13. Bless me with a nice little hidden development. Normal dev. That's a brutal one. I can't lie. Thurman Smith is still here. Okay, interesting. Hold up. This guy looks kind of insane too. What's his name? Richard Allen, 22 out of Arizona State. Hybrid, 6'2". Ratings are okay. Pretty mid. Same with the combine. Skill-wise, B-to-D awareness. A kick return. B-to-D man, B-to-D zone. We just don't know a lot about him. B hit power as well. We do know a bit about Thurman Smith, 90%. He's only 5'9" out of Vanderbilt, but he has A man, which is awesome. A hit power as well. Physicals are okay as well. They are better than the other guy though, but his combine he did pretty well. I'm gonna go Thurman Smith. The fact that he has A man coverage and A hit power, I'm kind of sold for him to be my free safety. I think he can cover well as well. I think he's gonna be my guy here. I didn't expect him to still be here, but I will be happy to take him here in round number 2. He is Only normal dev once again. 2 for 2 with the normals. Come on, man. This is like the highest draft picks I've had to, and I've folded. I almost totally forgot about Todd Hoskins, who I private worked out. He's around 1 to 2 talent, day 3 projection here. So in round 3, we're going to be snatching him up. He's just 21 years old, out of Florida State as well, and his ratings were awesome. Great, elite, good. Todd Hoskins, get on my team. I know we have our guards situated, but I'll find a way to fit him in maybe. I cannot get a hidden dev. Round 4, Herb Williamson. Good, decent, elite jumping, elite speed, though. I like to see that, right? A, awareness. He's going to be a good overall. B, finesse moves. B, hit power. B, block shed as well. Herb Williams might be a little gem here in the 4th round. I cannot lie. Get on my team. It might be harder to get all normal devs in a draft class than it is to just get a hidden development, you know? Pinkston's a 75, 73, 74 for Hoskins there, 71 for Herb Williams. How did I manage to fold that bad? I don't know. Highest guy's Force Basket, he went number 1 anyway. Terry here is 2nd round. Bryce Ball, one of the Ball brothers, okay. And then Crockett, I believe I private worked out early on in the season as well. He is hidden. I don't know, maybe I could have moved one of my corners back to safety. Okay, he's only a star. It's okay. The Titans went with a 62 overall QB at number 21. What an absolute... He's probably going to be X Factor, though. 62 overall, though, is crazy. Okay, he's actually... What the heck? How do they know? They know something I don't. Here's Devon Cofield, went number 2 in the 2nd round, 76 overall as well. Who did I go? I went with Pinkston. I could have traded down and still got Cofield, bro. That was definitely the move. He is only star, though. And before we go check out the team in year number 4, let's go ahead and do We've Seen Enough to reveal a hidden development trait. Year number 4 now. The offense still looks fire. 92 Tua, 97 X Factor Jonathan Taylor. Jalen Waddle finally gets the opportunity to be the wide receiver 1 in this room. No more Tyreek Hill anymore. Sims is going to be wide receiver 2. Love that. Elijah Higgins. O-line, we didn't do the most work too, but we did get Sawyer in free agency, which is nice. I got Hoskins here as well, who I guess I could just start at center, honestly. He's a higher overall. Why not? Defense, though, it looks a lot different this year. We got Asamoah now. Hodges, I'm just going to keep at right outside linebacker. Thurman Smith, our new safety. Xavier Howard is regressing so much. He's only a 79 now. He's probably like 33, 34 now. And D-line, we got a Menahu here now, which is pretty cool, I guess. Might actually do a few of these training camps this year. I'm going to do Trench Battle, and let's do Gerard Hodges. My God, he sucks, dude. Brother. Dude, what? Get the hell down. Is he still... What do you mean pass allowed? What? I'm not gonna lie, Hodges is terrible. Alright, dude, what the... Hodges. It's the first guy, bro. It's usually a freebie. Okay, we got gold in the end. Please let Hodges go up to superstar. Dude, I haven't got one this video. We got 2 in the first year last video. Gonna do chase and tackle with Herb Williamson. Herb is a beast, dude. Oh my God. Come on, if anyone, let it be Herb. Oh my... Dude, what in the... Accurate. Midway point, and we are 4-3. Second in the division quite comfortably, but the Bills are 7-0, the Patriots are 0-7. And yeah, you know what? I've had enough. I'm going Buffalo Bills offensive playbook. Oh, we're finally a little bit flexible in the cap room here. 82 mil. Elijah Higgins is here. Cam Smith, Devin A-Chain, who we haven't even really talked about because, of course, we got Jonathan Taylor. Big fan of him, though. I think he could be really good next year. In real life, that is. Robert Hunt's here. Charles Omenihu, Juwan Johnson, of course. Xavier Howard's a 79 now. I think we'll wait on a few players, but Elijah Higgins, I would love to get back. He's actually been really good. 77 overall, but superstar development, more importantly. He's here to stay. And then Cam Smith is a bit of a no-brainer as well. He's really cheap, really is interested in joining us back as well, so set in stone. Go ahead, sim week 8 against the Broncos. Let's see how Buffalo Bills' offensive playbook is, and we put up 35 points in the first game, and we have a breakout D-line. And a tandem breakout defense, huh? We got everything. It was Luke Ayers, our defensive tackle that we drafted a while back. If he could go up to start, that would actually be awesome. Big game against the Chargers. Both teams 5-3 at Hard Rock Stadium as well. This should be a win. Come on. Dude, okay, we're actually putting up ridiculous offensive numbers now. 42 points. Buffalo Bills playbook is it, and Luke Ayers is also it. Roll out the red carpet, baby. He is now a star development. Maybe Bills playbook is the move, because look, the Chiefs are only 4-4, right? They still have Mahomes. They should be slinging that thing, getting crazy numbers, but the Bills over here, 8-9-0, and we're following a... I spoke too soon. Look at this. Round 2 to 3 cornerback with A man in B zone, A catching as well. Holy. Leo Downing just looks sick out of Alabama too. Gonna actually do that cornerback as well. I want to get him to 100%. And then Niles Stroud, free safety out of Oregon. Let's do him too. We ended up going 10-7, but I don't think we made the playoffs. Dude, we have went from a Super Bowl in year 2 to back-to-back playoff misses. I can't really wrap my head around it. How did the Chiefs make it? Weren't they like 4-4? This is just taking like a weird spiral downwards. We were 3rd though in offensive yardage. Like, that's incredible. Defense, I gotta go 4-3, bro. 3-4 is just so inconsistent. I swear, it's all over the place. Tua, 4,100 yards, 26 touchdowns to 11 picks. Kind of a mid-year, to be honest. And Jonathan Taylor was outrageous. These are some of the best numbers of all time. 1,782 yards, 6.5 a carry is crazy. And then 21 touchdowns as well. I mean, dude, how are we not making the playoffs, bro? Jalen Waddle, 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns. Sims was decent, 8 touchdowns. I wish they would get more yards. Juwan Jennings was solid as well. I'm just expecting more. I don't know. We're just lacking. We are just lacking right now. 20 TFLs for Christian Wilkins, 12 for Amenahu and Ayers there. 14 sacks for Bradley Chubb. Finally, you have decided to show up 4 years into this rebuild. Christian Wilkins and Ayers with 7.5 there. Not too bad if I say so myself. 3 picks for Brandon Jones, Asamoah, Merrill with 2. But, I mean, we finished with 10-7, which is a fine record, but we missed out again. Jalen Hurts wins MVP. Jonathan Taylor wins best running back, though. Yeah, to miss out on the playoffs going 10-7 is quite brutal. I can't lie. For development upgrades, I don't think we're going to get any on offense. We weren't really that crazy. Tua definitely was not good enough to go up to X Factor. Waddle still was a superstar somehow. Defensively, Christian Wilkins finally up to superstar. Luke Ayers, actually no, that was the breakout, of course. Yeah, looks like Wilkins was the only one then. All right, well, midway through I was talking down on the Chiefs. They end up just winning the Super Bowl. 38-28 in a rematch with the Niners from, what, 2019 that was? You know who's Super Bowl MVP. Boring. All right, didn't re-sign anybody. We're going straight into free agency. We have about 72 mil to spend here going into year 5, which will most likely be the final year. So if I see some big names, I'm gonna go all out for them. We got 4 Ravens here at the top of the board. And you know what? I'm bringing them all to Miami. Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Williams, Zay Flowers, Connor Williams I'd love to have back. Then Logan Cook as well to be our punter 1. Evaluate through the books. Everybody is gone besides Connor Williams. Bro, I gave Marlon Humphrey and Marcus Williams so much money. Okay, well, we get Zay Flowers. Dude, what? Marlon goes to the Rams, and Marcus goes to the Rams. What the heck? I don't really understand. His motivations that were yellow. Mine were like sky through the roof green. Huh? Sky through the roof. What is the saying? I don't know. All right, we added in Zach Charbonnet, Zach Zeiler. I'd love to have back as well. Then Connor Williams had to bump it up a ton, but him and Zeiler, we got other competition as well. So let's just pray that they come to us. We got Charles Amenahu back. Wow, another top 5 guy. Okay, well, he's going around in 1 to 2. He's also the 7th corner here on the big board, so we may be able to get him, you know, maybe a little later on. Okay, Niles Stroud is a round 1 talent for a safety too. Okay, this dude is actually an animal. Leo Downing. We private worked out him, so he's 95%, but elite acceleration, agility, jumping, great strength as well. And as you can see, his skills over here, A, awareness, impact block, pass block, run block is a B. 22, Alabama. He fits perfectly into what the Dolphins love. Oh, we actually do not have our 2nd round pick too, but DeMarcus Minor is all the way down here at number 47. We're pick number 18, of course, so we should be able to trade down, and I might try to look to get like a player in that deal as well. All right, massive deal here. I'm not moving back too far, 18 to number 26, but we are getting Andre Sisco, who's 2nd on their depth chart, because remember, they signed Jalen Ramsey, who's at free safety because I moved him there. We're getting their 2nd round pick as well for a future 2nd and then a future 7th. So now we're all the way back at number 26, and we have our starting free safety, and of course, Andre Sisco. Love that trade back. Let's go ahead, though, and at 26, I'm not going to waste any more time or not hesitate. We're going to take our guy, DeMarcus Minor. We've been scouting him for a long time now. He's still 21 years old. He's also 6'4", out of TCU. Shout out to the Horned Frogs physicals. 6'4" with elite acceleration, great agility, great change direction, good speed. Oh my god. I wish I got this guy a little bit sooner because he could have been a game changer in this video. He only has C awareness, so his rating might not be the highest still, but A man, A catching, B block shed, B zone coverage. Wow, DeMarcus Minor, bang, top 5 talent in the class, and another hidden development. Finally, actually, I say another. I didn't even get one last year, but Wow, this guy looks so good. 94 acceleration, 91 speed, 93 change direction, 89 jumping, 91 agility. I said that in such a random order, but you know what we got? We got a minor. We got minor. Round 2, we're going to take Leo Downing. We do know, though, he is only a round 2 to 3 talent, unfortunately. But, of course, you guys saw this guy. He looks ridiculous. He would be a nice addition to the offensive line as a whole. Would help out this offense massively. Another hidden dev. 2 for 2 this year. We cannot miss. Thank you. DeMarcus Minor, 77 overall. Downing's a 72. Shepard's also a 72. That's actually not too bad. What in the... 83 overall left guard. Where have you been all my life? I think that's the highest rated player we've seen in this entire video. I really haven't seen like a crazy generational guy yet. Is this guy generational? Superstar left guard 83. I don't know. What do you describe as a generational left guard? I have no idea. Of course, we got minor Derek Campbell. Also, he went 2nd round, 77 overall as well, and also hidden development. He's only a star though, so I'm taking minor all day. Or, you know what, I'm taking DeMarcus all day. Here's Niles Stroud, who we, of course, had private worked out as well. He is a 75 overall, I think that was. If I could do 78 times 3 quickly, I would have gotten that a little sooner. Okay, well, that kind of hurts, I can't lie. Ladies and gents, we are into year number 5 now. The offense is looking fire. We added in Zay Flowers now, who should be a very, very good addition. Our O-line's looking all right. We did get Downing. I totally forgot I have this Hodgkins guy, and Hastings is actually developing, so I'm not even too sure if he's going to start at all. Defensively, I have made the change to a 4-3, so Hodges and Bradley Chubb are at defensive end now. Christian Wilkins moved inside alongside Ayers at defensive tackle. We've got our linebacker group. That's actually not bad. Andre Cisco, of course, we traded for. Brandon Jones still here. Marrow's up to an 85. And then DeMarcus Minor, who we got, who I'm going to reveal right now. We actually also have an obscene amount of staff points right now because I haven't used any in a while. So I'm going to use them all in these attribute boosts. All right, and of course, hidden reveal. Let's do DeMarcus Minor. Let's go check him out. DeMarcus Minor is only a star. Oh my god, did I hit any like superstar draft picks in this video? Besides the freaking CPU giving me Sims in the 7th round. Yeah, not gonna lie, that might be one of my worst drafting performances of all time. And yeah, year 5 now, probably the final year, no training camp. I'm sick of training camp. I'm going straight to the offs. I'll see y'all when we got a bye week, baby. Come on. Week 18. I don't know. How did we win the Super Bowl and then miss the playoffs the next 3 years? I have no clue. No clue. Offensively, we just fell off the cliff for whatever reason after adding in Zay Flowers. What is the best defensive playbook, man? I swear, we were terrible. Tua was just alright. He just like didn't do anything spectacularly. Everything was just good, but just good. Jonathan Taylor was also incredible. He has been MVP of this video. He has been awesome. Awesome. Every single season, putting up outrageous numbers. Jalen Waddle was alright. Zay Flowers didn't do much. Sims never did anything crazy as well. I don't know if he even ever hit 1,000 yards too. I'm mad. Like, I'm mad. How did we not make the playoffs, bro? 8.5 sacks for Wilkins, 8 for Ayers, Hodges 7.5 as well. 3 picks for Herb Williams, 2 for Marrow. And the Chiefs win their 97th Super Bowl of this video. They beat the Commanders 31-24. You know who I'm...
Not cool.
Yeah, and I guess that's going to be it for this team. This was a very, very weird rebuild, honestly. It was kind of all over the place. It was very tough, right? Between, like, years 1 and 3, because of the salary cap, we had so many players we were paying. Tyreek Hill was getting the big bucks, Jalen Ramsey, Bradley Chubb, and then we had to pay Waddle, Tua, Jalen Phillips was there, Jonathan Taylor, who, of course, we traded for. Xavier Howard was getting a ton of money, Teron Armstead. So it got really, like, really tight, and, you know, I had to do all that restructuring that then ended up screwing me towards the future. It was honestly a really tough rebuild. Luckily for us though, we had a random Linsanity run in a purple patch of a season in year 2, and we actually somehow made it all the way, even though we were only like 11-6 too, and we had a crazy Super Bowl as well. So I mean, it was all worth it in the end. And you know what? Tua developed alright. I think he's up to a 95 now without the morale. Never went up to X Factor, unfortunately. He had like 1 or 2 seasons where he definitely could have, but I mean, still, he was pretty awesome throughout this entire series. As you can see his stats here, I think we took over right here, 4,500 yards right away, 35 touchdowns. The picks were coming out a little bit, but then this season, yeah, this was like his worst year, and we of course won the Super Bowl. This year was awesome. 4,300, 35-5, 26. Yeah, I don't know what happened these years. I thought Bill's playbook was gonna be it. I guess not. I don't know. I still really don't know what the best offensive playbook is. I was using the Chiefs here. I guess the Chiefs is probably still it. The Cowboys is good too, but yeah, I don't really know. Tua, though, was pretty good. And of course, this video was mainly centered around Jonathan Taylor, who's now up to a 99 overall superstar X Factor at 29 years old. And like I mentioned a little bit ago, he was probably the MVP of this video. He was awesome. I don't know if he had a season under 15 touchdowns. Yeah, He did not. He had over 1,100 yards every single time. 1,184, 1,357, 1,500, 1,800 here, and then 1,350 at the end. Jonathan Taylor was awesome. Is there a chance he goes to the Dolphins in real life? It's hot right now. Like, it's the hot rumor. Personally, I don't really know, because like we saw, the cap space gets really tricky later on. We're not going to be able to pay guys like Christian Wilkins, Robert Hunt, Connor Williams, you know, Zach Seiler later on. So I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it for Jonathan Taylor, but one thing's for sure, it would be a hell of a lot of fun. And I'd be here for it, but don't mind either way, to be honest with you. As long as it's not a first round pick. First round pick would be crazy. Jalen Waddle was pretty good as well. He never really had like a crazy season, which I was expecting, to be honest with you. Never went up to X Factor, but still he's up to a 96 overall. Superstar development. Sims was pretty cool, right? We got him in the 7th round from the CPU. He ended up being Superstar X Factor, which was just awesome, right? But he never really went too crazy, if I'm being honest with you. Like, Tyrell Youngblood in my Steelers rebuild, who we got in the 7th round, he was only a star, but every season he was putting up like 1,100, 1,200. I think one year he had 1,400 and then like 14 touchdowns. You know, he was really good. Max Sims, even though he was an X Factor, he was kind of mid, if I'm being honest with you. Never put up 1,000 yards. Had a few touchdowns, yeah, as a physical 6'3" receiver, but he never popped off either. We also got Zay Flowers this year, who just sucked it up, and we missed the playoffs again. Also, shout out to Tyreek Hill, who also didn't put up ridiculous numbers, but in that Super Bowl that we watched, he was awesome in it, and you know, he was very clutch in that. Elijah Higgins was really cool, went up to 82 overall. Superstar development, never had to actually end up drafting a tight end because we just had one already, right? Eichenberg was our right tackle for this entire video. Maybe that's why we sucked, to be honest with you. So yeah, our offensive line kind of was lacking besides Myers, who we drafted a while ago. Also, Downing's just a star. We got Hoskins, we had Hastings. Our line was all over the place, but I couldn't afford to pay some of the players that were already here, so I had to rely on draft picks, and then we didn't have the draft capital in some years. It was a mess. And defensively, it was also all over the place. Some years we were like 25th, other years we were top 10. Bradley Chubb was getting 30 mil a year to put up 5 sacks and sit on the bench for the rest of the game. He was very disappointing. I don't know what we're going to do with that contract, to be honest with you. Christian Wilkins actually went up to X Factor. Shout out to him. Actually, Williamson, I forgot even about Devies. Both went up to star there. Christian Wilkins was awesome as well. We actually ended up paying him, which I didn't think we would be able to do, but we did all that restructuring BS that ended up messing me up later on. Ayers was awesome. Hodges was awesome. Also, shout out to Jalen Phillips, who was here a little bit as well. Shout out to Ramsey and Xavier Howard. But Merrill, we actually got in year like 2 or 3. Ended up being a top 5 talent, only star. Same old story with DeMarcus Minor here. Cam Smith developed into a pretty good corner as well at an 84 overall. Brandon Jones was cool. Actually, ended up never getting above 80 overall, which is surprising. And then shout out Javon Holland was here a little bit as well. And our linebacking group was also all over the place. We made a ton of draft picks here. Got Sutton Williamson, brought in Asamoah. We of course had David Long, Jerome Baker, Channing Tindall was our starter for a little bit as well. So many players. So many players. But thank the Lord and thank the EA gods we won that Super Bowl in year 2, because this video would have been an absolute tragedy. So very happy about that. Very happy with how this rebuild, not happy, but I'm happy we got the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Jonathan Taylor here as well. Let me know down below if you think Jonathan Taylor is going to get traded and which team would you like to see him the most. You know, the Eagles would be a cool one as well. They have an awesome offensive line. Obviously, their run scheme over there is incredible. The Dolphins would be really fun, like I said, although it would get them in a very sticky situation too. And I don't even know the other teams that would even, you know, potentially go in for him. I feel like the Colts are a good one, but obviously he fell out with the owner a little bit. But him and A-Rich, ooh, that would be fun for the future. But guys, that is going to be it for this Miami Dolphins rebuild with Jonathan Taylor. Hope you guys enjoyed. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, lots of moving players and cutting and drafting and everything. Had it all, to be honest with you, but that was fun. So hope y'all enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like, comment down below, of course, the next team you guys would like me to rebuild. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're still watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then I'm going to be posting more like this, so make sure to stay tuned, and maybe your favorite team will be coming up next. So yeah, see ya.